dream and it's all I see. I got my team and it's all I need. I see them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me. See them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me.
I see him hating and it's fine by me. Got a dream and it's all I see. Got my team and it's all I need. See him hating and it's fine by me.
It's fine by me. Yeah, haters know I get a lot of.
Wait,
Hold up.
shit,
Haters know I got a lot of.
Wait.
Hold up.
shit.
Haters mad cause they get nada. Got a lot of dollars, look like I just hit the lotto. Rich. Pop my collar, looking like a baller. Take shots like revolver, but the stroke so Arnold Palmer. Don't tell me act right, I be in my bag like I be in the fast like blow money like a bagpipe. It's all I see. I got my team and it's all I need. I see them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me. See them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me.
I see him hating and it's fine by me. Got a dream and it's all I see. Got my team and it's all I need. See him hating and it's fine by me.
It's fine by me.
Boy, it's only buckets where I'm at, where I'm from. They don't tuck it, they just shoot dick buckets through the gap. You be sluggish at the bat, I be Kirby Puckett. Sticking House of Moan Brown, stuck it to the mat. Magic fingers, like I'm Stephon Diggs. I don't like my coffee black, I like it T-shirt Prince. Hold on to the balls, just like Marshawn Lynch. In the whip, you ain't like the
I got a dream and it's all I see. I got my team and it's all I need. I see them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me. See them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me.
I see him hating and it's fine by me. Got a dream and it's all I see. Got my team and it's all I need. See him hating and it's fine by me.
It's fine by me.
I can see him hating, but it's all good. Say they hating 'cause I made it, 'cause they never thought I would.
I always knew I'd do it different since the day I started. When I was spitting all my lyrics, all I know is heartache. I need a medic who can feel so empathetic when I'm calling 9099. My list of fucking problems, take out those zeros cause I'm powered by a nine. And my favorite color's Nero, but I'm looking for a star who can shine away the pain that is coming up with this age. As I look back and I say, where did it go, why did I waste it? I grew up listening to music from 10 different genres. It never stopped me going crazy when the volume's up. And I always wanna be somebody who can tell his father I made it pops and I promise I'll look after mother. I'm making money but my money isn't back, and I'm always wondering if it will ever be everlasting. I'm always thinking about the issues of my past. Now my faith is on the edge. Somebody go and call the pastor.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. We are ready to do some RP tonight and have a good time and a little bit of fun. If anybody didn't know, we are in KudosRP. That's where we are. And if you guys didn't know, it is open whitelist weekend. So if you are looking for an RP city to join in and try out and have a little fun, hey, give it a try. Just to let you know, though, that they do have strict things of letting people in. So if your account's ever been banned or nothing, you're not going to be able to get in. But besides that, it's a good city. If you guys are looking somewhere to try out, I suggest it. All you can do is come and hang out, see if it's something you like, and have a good time.
I know you probably heard the story from the
At least that's the goal, is to have a good time anyways.
I'm not saying that my story is the only told.
Had a few alerts going on stuff. Nothing really like exciting now. We got a lot of people being taken hostage, and we did have some discharge of weapons. But no crime or anything going on right now at the moment of time, so doesn't mean that there won't be some soon, because there might be. You never know. Let's go ahead and get this ready. do live from Los Santos. Waiting. We're awaiting the story right now. We're just gonna put it that way and everything like that. So maybe we'll have it good. Alright, I think we're ready. We got our camera ready and stuff like that. So now we just need to have some action happen and maybe we'll have a good time. At least that's the goal anyways. We got us the van. We're gonna go. We're gonna look. Looks to be a beautiful night in Los Santos. The weather's looking fine. Oh my. Where are you gonna find some excitement at tonight? I don't know if they really had much excitement going on why I was not in. I was planning on like coming to see like 2 hours ago. And I got to just doing different things and stuff, and I just didn't come in because I was too busy doing other stuff. So I'm not sure. There was a good amount of people though when I logged in, so I'm hoping that there's still a good amount of people in. That's an interesting spot for you just to sit. Have a good time. Janae, are you still at work, Janae, or are you at home now? Home or still work, Jenny? Oh, right. I actually just need to put that on a button. You're still at work? Oof. When do you work until? Oh man, I was gonna go back and talk to the cop, but he left. Son of a bitch. Buying a few things? Anything interesting? We got this dude here doing a little spin out. Looks like he's about to do a jump. I'm too chicken to be jumping my news van. I don't think it would actually jump very good. Just curious where he's heading. Now there's a lot of cars flying around. Maybe a lot of cars flying around will turn into some action. But then I decided to not keep going because it was green light there. I would have got smacked hardcore. I would not have had a good time. Not junk. That's what I buy. I buy a whole bunch of junk. It's the reason why I try not to do much shopping. That way I don't buy junk. Go ahead and pick up our paycheck while we're here. Almost 10 grand. I have some decent money here. Let's just put it that way. I'm just hoping some exciting stuff is going to happen tonight. That is the wish. Come on, van, let's go. I need something going on that's exciting. Than just doing a little bit of driving around the city. Can't get anywhere doing that. Just drive through town. Hopefully we find something of entertaining. This got some hostages taken. Hostage taken's not very exciting though. Now if they do something with them hostages, then that's a whole different type of thing. Then that becomes an exciting thing if they actually do something with the hostages they're taking. We'll head that area just to see if there's anything exciting to see, though. I doubt there is. The news waits for no one. Let's see. It says the person was kidnapped down in this area. Of course, I don't see nobody down in this area now. No vehicle or person. Nothing of any importance. The news is here, Los Santos. Waiting for something exciting to happen. Let's go ahead and do some tweeting out. Let's see if there's anybody actually paying attention stuff. I don't know. There might be some event going on I'm not aware of. A bad time trying to keep up with events. Evening, Los Santos. What's the scoop? Post. Still in here, right? There we go. If you need a commercial or anything, check me out here on the yellow pages. Benny's is open. Frankie is looking to purchase some old family jewelry at the pawn shop. If you're not at the Vineyards for the auction, you're missing out. I didn't know there was an auction. Yes, there is an auction. That was 34 minutes ago. Don't know if it's still going though. Car auction going on at the Vineyard. I guess it's still going on then. So where's the Vineyard at? 5009. Is it the Vineyard that's up on the hill? We might have an auction going on. That might be cool. Guess what? We'll head out to the Vineyard. See if there's any action. Crazy ass people.
Yeah, I got some news for you.
What's that?
Can you park up and come talk to me?
Can I what?
Can you park up and come talk to me?
Park? Yeah, I can park.
Can you record this, please?
Oh, I can record it. Hold on.
Cheers.
You want to have the building in the background there?
Yeah, can do. Get the whip in it.
What kind of news is this so I can make sure that's titled right?
Gang war.
Okay. Give me 1 second to set up.
Let me know when you're shooting, yeah.
Alright, just make sure that you talk as loud as you can for me, alright?
Yeah, got you.
Alright. 3, 2.
Alright, so I'm just here to let everybody know that ballers are absolute wetters. Yeah. Alright, and they should never step foot near me again, otherwise they am getting blammed up differently. Alright, that's everything, bro. Cut.
Alright. So, message to the ballers.
Yeah, that's the one.
I got it. It'll be in my next broadcast.
What you say, sorry?
I said I got it. It'll be in my next broadcast.
Appreciate it. When's it coming out?
Hopefully this evening if I get enough news to make it worth it.
Cool.
Yeah, there'll probably be a shootout later. Just make sure you're there.
Alright.
Alright, see you later.
Alright! So if we didn't know, I guess we're gonna have some type of game stuff going on later. Interesting. Weasel News should have been at Walmart today. Redneck mad, man. You should have gave him his money. Why were you not giving us money to him? Should have been giving him his money. I ain't going the route he wants me to go. I guess I can go the route he wants me to go. That's not as bad as some of the other roads out there to the vineyard. Oh, so we're gonna go to the vineyard. We'll get a little bit of piece of maybe some of the news from there. Of an auction. That I'm so poor I couldn't buy nothing from, so. Now, if anybody wants to gift this poor weasel man a vehicle, he won't complain. Was it me this time? Bet it was you. Causing all that havoc. Making the police come down to the Walmart. I think we should change the name from Walmart to Rednecks or Us. I didn't need that sign for that light that it just took out. You be in there in that Walmart acting up, Jenny. That's the reason why the cops have to keep coming. You'll be at the Walmart and be like this. Hold on, I think I got something just for this occasion. Pretty sure I do. There we go. I knew I did.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Oh. Working our way up the mountain. Come on, I think I can. Oh, don't pull out in front of me. This hill's already bad enough to try to get up, and you guys are pulling up in front of me, making me lose my speed. My crappy band. Actually, it's not doing too bad this time. I don't know. I'm dropping down to 43, 42. Come on, come on. Make it up this hill. You're innocent? That's what they all say. Have you ever heard that phrase? I'm innocent. That's what they all say. Alright, let's get out here and see what some goodness is going on out here. People just standing there. Guess they're working on something. I don't know. Oh, now we got some speed. Definitely does better going downhill than it goes up. You know, for being as old as GTA is, they did such a wonderful job. I mean, it might be an old game, but it still looks beautiful. Oh. I need to hit a jump that'll take me right up there and be like, woo! Better be something still going on by the time I get here. Because there sure ain't nothing going on in town for me to come all the way out here. Come on, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. You can do it, Van. You can do it. Make it up that hill. Whoa. Coming, checking out. It's a weird spot to have a car auction, though. Man. The news is here. I want to be able to park somewhere. Park over here by this helicopter. Hopefully I didn't come near the end of the event. There's cars being put away. A lot of people
over here on the right hand side. All right, 20,000. Are we seeing 25? 25. Anybody 25?
on the right hand side.
25 here on the left. All right, 30,000. 30,000. All right, 35,000. Next bid.
Ooh. There we go. Turn the music off for a second because I'm gonna sit there and do my line here. And
I am fucking sorry.
this is Chris Gray, where we are out at the vineyards here out in Blaine County, where we do have right now going on a car action. As you can see, there is a lot of people here bidding on different cars that they have here at the auction. Definitely a wonderful event here in the city that has brought a lot of people together. This is Chris Gray with the Weasel News. There we go. Give us some stuff to add in there anyways. Friend taken hostage. I'm trying to
40. Let's go 50. 50,000 for the Komoda. All right, let's do 60. Anybody 60,000 for the Komoda? Plenty of takers. We got $100,000 for the Komoda. Oh, we got a bidding war here, guys. 125. Let's do that. Who wants it for 125?
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna be able to buy any cars at this auction.
125 over here on the right. 125. Anybody want to do 130? Anybody want to kick them off? 130 in the back, right there. 130 in the back. Anybody? 140. 140 over here on the right. 150. Next bid. 140 here on the right. Anybody? 150. 150.
They didn't do it right.
Plenty of.
Oh, we got a Komodo here. We got 100, 100, 100, and then we got 100, 100, 100. We got 200, 200, 200, 300 over there, 300 over there. They gotta do it right, man. You gotta do it right. At least put some emphasis on it. This is the auction.
155 over here on the right. Okay. We got 160 in the back. 160 in the back. Okay. 170. Next bid. 170. Who wants the Komodo for $170,000? 170. 160 going once.
I'm too poor.
160 going twice. Sold. 160 to the gentleman in the back. Good shit.
I missed out on a Komodo that I would never have been able to afford. Be alright. We don't need it anyways.
Alright, the next car on the auctioning block is the Compensation 101 right there. Amazing livery on there. Great rims, great color. But it is a beast. Good luck turning that bad bitch. Alright, we're going to be starting with that vehicle at $55,000. $55,000 for the Stretch Patriot. We got $55,000 over here in the front. Let's do $60,000. Any takers at $60,000? All right.
I don't even want the truck or this old muscle car.
$70,000. Any takers at $80,000? $80,000.
Would never be able to get it.
$90,000. Any takers for $90,000? You guys, one of you guys has to do 90 because you guys both did 80. 85,000 right here on the right. 85,000. $85,000. That's a lot of vehicle. That's not that expensive. All right, we got 90,000 right here. Right here, 90,000. Anybody else? Anybody?
I'd hate to want to sit there and drive that around. G's. That'd be crazy.
100,000. It has 4 wheels. That's $25,000 a wheel. That's not that bad. Come on, guys. 100,000. Who wants to do 100,000? No? 95? 95 going once?
Nobody wants a stretch limo.
95? Going twice. 95,000 sold to my man Chewy in the front here.
I'm a poor man, so If you,
wanted that thing.
All right, guys. Another
Review
quick
report.
intermission. We're gonna bring you the last of our vehicles. We might have saved the best for last, so
Oh,
don't
so
go
these ones
anywhere.
already.
Get a couple
these
drinks
one-
in you. Get some
th-
food.
these
Take
ones
a
already
shit,
sold?
Do whatever you
Damn
gotta
it.
do. We'll be here.
Fantastic.
I wanted to kind of see what the price of the other ones were gonna go for. Guess I was late for this. Cause some of the other vehicles I think would have been really nice. I could see like 3 over there, 4 of them over there. I might have bid it on, but I guarantee I couldn't afford it. You got a lot of these people probably been around a lot longer than I do, so they have tons and tons of money. Where I'm poor as hell. The news does not pay people.
Hi, how's your toe
That shit
doing?
pays-
Or not doing?
Oh, don't you know? I got a prosthetic.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, prosthetic toe. Yeah, it
I mean,
it helps.
you know.
It helps a little bit. It's
Okay.
it's not like having the real toe back though. That little
Yeah,
bastard.
I know it's like a phantom toe though, right? You'll always feel it. So.
Yeah, just all it does is make me want to kick him again.
Oh God. We're doing one more round of cars. I didn't see you here earlier, but you know, one more round.
I heard. That's why I'm gonna sit around. I went ahead and did a little clip and stuff, so
Oh,
I'll put on
good
the
for you.
broadcast that it happened stuff.
Oh, I
At least try
appreciate
to.
that. Yeah, no, that's cool. Thanks.
Hello,
Well, enjoy yourself. There's,
I really wish they'd let me know ahead of time when dates are like this, and then maybe I can get the word out. You know,
what's
beforehand.
funny? Because everybody keeps telling me that, but I've been posting it on Birdie and in the ads for like over a
Yeah,
week.
yeah. I'm one of them type of people. Sometimes you have to email me.
Well, we did really well. We plan on doing a second one. We'll
Awesome.
keep doing it. Yeah, we'll keep doing it. People seem to like it. We'll probably try and do it like once a month or something, you know?
Awesome. Now you can
Yeah.
find one of these nice, wonderful people to buy a poor newsman a van.
I think that I'm not pimping you out. That's your own job. You just get a small skirt and, you know.
Yeah. I got my news van. It's my only vehicle. It gets me around.
Hey, 4 wheels is what most people need, right? As long as it gets you from point A to point B.
Oh, I don't know. I want to kind of do some jumps, and I'm afraid to take the news van on some jumps.
Well, maybe the next round of cars, you know what I mean? You'll see what there is, and maybe you'll find something you like.
Maybe.
There were some cheaper cars earlier, but yeah, or they're going into the higher end stuff now.
Oh, well. So in other words, I'm late to the game. If I was here earlier, I might have got something.
Maybe, but you never know.
Shun?
We'll see what the next ones go for.
Yeah, we appreciate
Do
you
it in front
stopping
of
in
the truck.
either way, you know?
I do like the 3 that are left over there.
Those are ones still being, they're being, like, they're transactions right now. They've already been sold. But they were nice, yeah.
I would have pimped that truck out though.
I'm
Hell
sure
yeah.
they will. I'm sure they will. And it's all sponsored by LSC and the Vineyard. So
Nice.
yeah, the Vineyard tossed the event, and then LSC provided the mechanics to make sure all of these cars were fully upgraded, and they
Awesome.
graded the cars. And so Luca and all his mechanics are here to, you know, support the event. So
That's good. I love it.
yeah. And then you got Mario's food truck over there, and we got some workers walking around for wine if you want wine. I think they're selling it for 400. But yeah, there's food over there if you're looking for food.
Awesome.
I'll bid.
I love it. It's a good event.
Yeah, something different.
A lot of planning.
I'm
You guys
good,
do
man.
events a lot?
No, this is the first big one here.
Get me a sunrise.
I can think of some good ideas to maybe utilize your area.
Yeah, it's
We'll
a
have to-
great
we'll
one.
have to talk sometime. I can give you a few good ideas.
That would be the owners Mario and Maria over
I'm
here.
ready. I'm
That's
only
this is their place.
all bidding.
Yeah.
Do everything.
I can.
I want to make sure I'm not in her way if she's actually signing
Remember
titles.
when you got your
ladies are
toe
very,
cut off?
intimidating.
Pretty sure we did.
Do what
Sorry, I
now?
got really close. You could we could exchange numbers. So
Yes.
All right.
I thought we did already, but you know what?
Oh yeah, you know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
Beef. Come over here, man. Let's sort it out.
There you go. I'm always text or email away. I run things for Mario usually.
Yes.
All right, cool, awesome.
Yeah, Mario, Chris Gray.
I do.
He's with Weasel News, and he took some clips and stuff of the event.
Oh, nice.
Advertising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely got a nice place out here, man.
Thank you.
I could think of a lot of cool events you can utilize your space with.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
need the ideas. 'Cause,
Yeah, you could contact me or him or, you know,
I'm only
Maria.
busy, so I don't really think
Bagel,
about
do you
ideas.
fuck
I'm
with
learning
Cotty's
everything
car?
else.
He fucked with Cotty's
I see you're using the outside as doing a car auction.
Look at that. Right there's
Maybe
one.
use the inside someday and do like a fashion show.
I mean, we would have
Just-
people all over that, to be honest.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's an
we have
idea.
a lot of people. We have a lot of people interested in fashion, so you know.
There you
sorry,
go.
Sorry, honey, I gotta get back to this.
That's fine. Don't
you have a
let
good
me
one.
keep you up.
No,
I'll bring it up here if you wanna
push me
see it.
first. You push me first. You fucking push me first.
I'm waiting to see what these other cars are that they bring out that are way above my ability to pay for, because I'm a poor being.
Yeah, cause you.
So I don't get ran over by a car.
Oh shit.
Gonna miss the cars.
Yes.
I knocked him off way earlier on.
Stand over here while I'm waiting.
It's okay. Good.
He punched me and I fucking floored his ass.
Good. Good. Did you knock him to the ground and make him taste?
He was snoring. He was tasting the cement on the floor.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Deserved it. Fucking punched me.
I might need some painkillers.
Oh, he wants to see if he can meet up now.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, see?
What? You want to?
So far,
You wanna go?
those two cars don't interest me. I had a few cars in the last patch that would interest me. Those are like fancy, like luxury type cars. Oh,
Should we rob him? I'm fucking kidding. Why are you bringing me in the bush? Oh, I thought you were dead. Never mind. Sorry. Just kidding. Oh, why do you have a briefcase? What does it have? What's in it? Hey, do you want something to drink?
he wants his briefcase back.
You know what? You know what? I'll help you out. I'm
Damn
not
it.
selling him. I'm
Wrong
giving
button.
it to him.
Wrong button.
Still, it's illegal.
Gotta hate that button.
Is it?
You're talking to me?
Talking about me always.
Can I get it? Can I get it to go down without hitting it again? I need to like disable that so I can get it down without it coming up like that. I hate that button. It's the only place I know that use that button. I need to find out what keybind it is and put it on a keybind I'll never hit.
The second car is going to be a cheaper car. It's going to have a smaller starting bid.
Oh, this gray one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just FYI.
Oh. I mean, so it's a nice car. It's a Buffalo. I mean, not really something I would normally drive. Is this the only two cars?
All right, guys. Last couple cars here. Let's finish up strong.
Yo, bro.
Let's start with the
Yo.
Revolter. Starting bid for the Revolter is going to be $150,000, guys.
$150,000
to start. All right, we got 150 in the front. Anybody else? 155.
I got 300.
Yes.
160. 170. 180.
Yeah. So I could do it with
190.
airdrops.
$200,000.
Yeah, 200.
All right, we got
Yeah.
takers. Let's do $220,000. Anybody? 220.
How much is this car?
All right, 240. $240,000. All right, 250. Let's round it up. 250. 275. 275. Any
is
takers
that-
at 275?
Is that car even that special?
All right,
Like for real?
85.
Why is that
285.
car?
Anybody?
Why is that car
285.
so special? Is there something I don't know about that car?
All right,
To
we
make
got
it worth that
285
much?
over here on the left. Anybody else?
Holy
285.
smokes.
All right, let's do an even 300. Anybody? 300. All right, we got 300 in the back right there. 300. Anybody? 325. Anybody? 325.
Big goes, I
We
want to
got
get to the end of
325 over here on the left. Anybody want to do 335?
Yeah, I do.
You did 325.
You're
You can't vote
outbidding
against
yourself,
yourself.
you idiot.
Oh, yeah,
325. Anybody? 335.
I'll do 335.
335 here on the
Oh.
left. Anybody want to do 350?
Yeah, I'll do 350.
350. All right, we got 2 for 350. Anybody want to do 360? 360. It's not your Xbox. 375. Anybody 375? All right, 375 here on the left. Anybody want to round
What is
it
so
up to an
special
even
about this car?
400,000?
Holy shit!
400.
It must be one fast
400K
car.
here on the left. Big money. Anybody? 410,000. Anybody 410? All right, we're not talking shotgun shells. All right, 425. We got 410 in the back. Anybody 425? Anybody want to beat that? We got 410 in the back for black. Anybody? 425.
I'll do 425.
425 here on the left. All right. Anybody want to do 435?
How much is the car even
425 over here on the left. 435. Anyone? 435.
450 goes for. How much? How much? Sorry.
We got 425 on the left. 435 is the current bid. Anybody 435? 425 going once.
No, I'm good.
425 going twice.
You can have it. You can take it.
425 here on the left. Sold.
God, is
Hello?
it, what,
That is a
what kind
steal.
of...
Fully upgraded too?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
that's a steal.
Really?
430?
That car special?
Alright. Did he call it? Did he call it within time? You got to raise your hand. You got to raise your hand. All right. So 430. We'll do 430. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. All right. 450 is the next bid. Yeah, be yelling, guys. If you're not yelling, be yelling, and point your fingers in the air. Try to tickle the clouds. 450. 450
Tickle the
next bid.
clouds.
Hey, nobody bid. I'm gonna arrest
We
you for
got
the night.
450 here on the left. 450. Next bid. 460. Anybody 460?
460. Fuck it.
460 in the back for black. Anybody? All right, let's do 475. Next bid 475. It is a fully upgraded Revolter. 475 here on the left. Baller in the back with the man bun. $500,000. $500,000.
bro.
$500,000 going once.
Okay, I don't have that money, but I fucking ego bet.
No. That's not how that works. Somebody break his ankles.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's okay.
500,000?
Yep, I'll take it.
Once? 500,000 going twice.
That's exactly what I'm doing. PD
$500,000 sold. There goes your tax money, everybody.
Oh.
All right.
Hey.
Great stuff.
She is not happy with you.
Listen, you can have the truck back in for like
Wait, Black is fine. I'll get the
550K.
next one. I'll get the next one. Don't worry.
Wait, Black, you know what car it is? It's that black one over there.
Wait, did I buy the truck?
No, you just won that.
Oh,
black
you.
car over
All
there.
right, guys.
The Revolter.
Buffalo Bravado. Starting bid for that is going to be $15,000. $15,000 for the Buffalo Bravado.
Oh.
We got 25 here on the right. Let's do 30. 30. Anybody 30 for the Buffalo? All right. How about we do 40? 40. Anybody 40 for the Buffalo? All right. Even 50 for the Buffalo. 50 in the back for the Buffalo. All right. We got 50 on the right. Let's do 60. 60 for the Buffalo.
Fuck yeah.
All right. We got 60 for the Buffalo. Can I see 75? 75 for the Buffalo.
I'm broke now.
75. I'm in for that. That's a deal.
75,000 for the Buffalo, right here in the front. All right, anybody $80,000 for the Buffalo?
Yep.
All right, $85,000. Next bid, $85,000 for the Buffalo.
Don't let the cops buy them.
All right.
They're gonna.
We got 85 for the Buffalo right here in the front. $90,000. $90,000 for the Buffalo.
Go on, I dare you, Banks.
All right, 90,000 for the Buffalo. 95,000 for the Buffalo.
I couldn't afford any of the cars out here
We got
anyways.
95 over here. 100 grand for the
Lord
Buffalo.
forbid.
100 even for the Buffalo, guys. All right, let's do 110. 110 for the Buffalo.
Couldn't afford the damn cars
120 for the
anyways.
Buffalo. What's? Oh, we got 140 for the Buffalo. All right, 150. Next bid, 150.
200.
He's jumping at $200,000.
God damn, for a Buffalo?
$200,000 for a Buffalo. Anybody? 210. 210 for the Buffalo. If you do not have the money in your false fund, you will leave. Come on, guys.
This is what you do when you have too much money.
All right,
and you
210 for
don't
the
know what
Buffalo.
to do with it.
Who wants 210 for the Buffalo? All right, 220.
That's what happens when you have more money than you know what to do with.
220 for the Buffalo. 230. 230 is the next bid.
You spend 230, 225
I'm back.
on a Buffalo.
220 for the Buffalo, right up here, up in the front. You're holding the hot potato right now, buddy. 220 going once. 220 going twice. $220,000 for the Buffalo sold.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You fucking idiot, Banks. How you're broke.
No, no, I still have 150k.
Congratulations to Cotty, the real winner, for selling that for $220,000.
So,
Alright, guys.
Mr. Mario.
Alright, guys. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done.
A break.
Stick around for a minute.
I want this thing.
Not done.
Alright.
Alright, guys. There's a twist.
Already.
Just stick around for a minute while we finalize one last thing. There will be one more thing.
I'm going all in on this last one. Don't you worry.
Is it the chug? Is it the chug?
It's gonna be decent.
I wish it was
Jimmy,
a truck.
how's your day
I would
going?
love the truck.
Yeah, I've been alright.
The truck looks pretty.
It's okay now.
I'm a truck person anyway, so I really do enjoy like the trucks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Enjoy your buffalo.
Joey Bareback.
That car is so shit as well.
That car is still driving at the most PD cars.
I mean, I drive a news van. It's got to be better than that.
It's okay though. We got best still last.
Joey Bareback. Robin Banks. My bad. Dead.
Wait, what are we selling next? Is it still me?
God, it's dark.
There's one more vehicle.
It's dark up here. Hey, say there's one more vehicle.
Yes, it's
Let's
a
see if
PD
it's like
Porsche.
a PD Porsche? Oh shit.
Wow.
Not too bad. How you doing?
$1.50.
She came up to me. It's like, wow. Yeah, that car was.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
gonna be
but
broke after this.
is this the chug that we're about to get?
No, you idiot.
No? Okay. Oh well, you give it to me then. I'll pay you 500k right now.
How much is this normally going for?
That's illegal, Black. You can't do that.
Oh, that's illegal. Oh, my fault. Oh, my fault, G. My fault.
You better start praying.
All right, listen. You tell me. Was that a good deal? 500k for the Revolta, fully upgraded.
Fully upgraded, it sells stock for 450.
Oh,
That's a good deal, mate.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Alright, guys.
Yes, it is a
The
good
moment
car.
you have all been waiting for. Eviction. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. There's one more thing, guys.
Love that 5-10k saving. I'm gonna go buy a
The
PS5.
last car, everybody, is going to be a Kudos car of your choice.
Oh, yeah.
With a fully upgraded
Yeah.
performance and cosmetics at Los Santos Customs.
Well, I'll
So
never
you
be able
will
to
go
afford
down,
this.
The winner of the auction will go down and pick a car of their choice and get it fully upgraded at Los Santos Customs.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
That,
is
If
that
you
the
look
car
over here, this
that-
is one of the cars that you can actually buy. This one right here. This is one of the
Oh,
vehicles
yeah,
that's
that's
available
what I'm
over
getting.
there.
That's what I'm getting, Black.
This is a very,
Get it.
very beautiful and fast car. Lots of customizations, guys.
Biggleton, get it.
yeah. Well, I don't have the money for that.
Biggleton, I'll give you all
I'm
my
just
money.
curious.
This
I'm
last
curious
bid-
how. Curious of how high it's gonna sell for.
The best bid wins the car and a full upgrade.
Got it.
Start the bidding. Let's get a shit on the road.
Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it going. Come on, buddy.
All right, are we all ready? Are we all ready, guys? All right, we're going to be starting the bid today at $1. I'm fucking kidding. We're going to be starting at $25,000. $25,000. All right.
I'm gonna let them go ahead and bid that out. because
$50,000.
they're- I know I'm not gonna be able to get any of them.
$250,000 in the front.
300.
500k.
Jump it up.
500K.
I'm good.
Black.
Oh, no.
Oh,
750.
900k. Austin Black.
$750,000 is the current bid.
900k, bro. Fuck it.
You
Oh
don't
my
have
God.
900k, bro.
I have.
Shut up.
$900,000, the current bid. 1 million is the current
Oh
bid.
my God!
1
1 million.
anybody?
What the hell?
1.5 million is the current bid, guys.
What the
1.5
hell?
million current bid.
Biggleton, I'll give you my money.
Next bid, 1.6.
I'll give it to Cardi.
Oh my
1.6,
God.
anybody, 1.6.
Do we give it to Cardi or do you want
It's gotta be a really good car.
1.5 going once.
Holy shit!
1.5 going twice.
Well, I guess it's a car of their choice. I've never actually looked at the
1.5
cars they have,
sold
so
to Cotty.
Fucking hell.
because I usually don't
Great job,
look
buddy.
at the stores.
Great job, great job.
But
Awesome job, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for coming. Thank you for buying some wine. Thank you for spending time with us, and thank you for buying vehicles. Hopefully, everybody had a great time and got to drive something away that they love.
Before we leave, I'm selling my Revolter for 600k. Come find me if you want it. Huh?
Oh, well.
What the fuck? This is a joke.
Well, there ain't no way I could afford any of them damn cars. You don't make good money on the news. Not like that. I have like $80,000. That's it. And I wouldn't even have 80,000 except for Biggles, the captain of LSPD, happened to give me 40k one time for whatever reason. I think it was 40k that he gave me. Wasn't that what he gave me? Do I still have? Do I have? Yeah, no, 50k. He gave me 50k one time, and I got 10k for making a video for somebody. So out of the 80k I have, 60k was that, and they only made 20k just working my job, and I've been on for hours and hours and hours and hours doing my job. So, not gonna make a lot of money running the news. Definitely not a real profit business, but I don't do it for the money though. I do it for the just the enjoyment of having fun. Someday, if I do the news, you know, for like the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I might make it up to, you know, maybe getting one of them cars. If I dream and pray. Maybe they need to sell lotto tickets, like, and actually do lotto numbers and stuff. Man, you just beat the hell out of that poor locals car. Alright. Well, that was fun. Interesting. Maybe next time I'll luck out and get something. Who knows? I doubt it though. Get out of my way. I haven't actually been out in this area for a while. I don't come out to the Blaine County area very often. Now, back in Core, I did when I worked for the sheriff department. There was always like the one thing I did like about Core is they tried to make it where like there's enough activities to make you like utilize everywhere. So you'd be in the city, outside the city, in Polito, in you know, Grapeseed, in freaking Sandy Shore. Just kind of make sure that they were all being utilized and stuff. I sure hope this place has gas. I've noticed that some of these places don't keep gas. How much is the gas here? $5 a liter. Oh, well, at least they have gas. Wonder how much it costs to own a gas station. I'm gonna buy the ones out in the middle of nowhere where I don't have to sit there and keep up with, but they'll make good money because I'll hike the price up because idiots are out in the middle of nowhere and need gas like me. Actually, $5 is probably reasonable. Alright, we got us some gas now. Just hoping some exciting stuff happens and goes on. Now that everybody's like done with an auction and out and around the city, maybe some things will go down. Be something newsworthy. That's the whole goal anyways. Bye, excuse me. Sneak right in there. Excuse me, come through. Pardon me. Oh. Has that always been a two-story? I just don't remember it. I'm gonna have to look at that. I can't remember if that was actually ever a two-story or if it was just a one-story. Maybe it was a two-story. I don't ever go to the ranch for anything, so. Alright. We need some excitement somehow. I gotta get some things going too. I have some shows I want to do, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to get people interested in doing them. Problem with me doing the shows though is like a lot of that I'm gonna have to probably do off stream, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of takes and moving around and stuff like that. Alright, we're back in the city. Waiting to see if some action happens or anything like that. So far, nothing's phenomenal is going on. Haven't got any alerts on anything. Oh, there was a 5-finger discount at one of the... Oh, there's something. There's a couple of them. Why I was up there. Damn it. So I missed some stuff there because of it. Oh, let's see. Shout out. Well done at the Vineyard. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Nothing else really surprisingly good going on at the moment. At least not there. Oh, I know one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to come in here and make sure I'm on duty over here so I show up. There we go. Alright, I went off duty and back on duty. They're gonna put us in there? Okay, what the hell? There we go. There we go. Now it shows us on duty. What was that? Hostage being taken. Nothing exciting with that yet. Hope we have some. Since I decided to do RP tonight instead of playing WoW. Definitely love to see some excitement going on. Oh. We're gonna just start having to tweet out a whole bunch of shit to stir shit up. Try to get people on that. I'm gonna stir up some shit with the Gaines, I guess, because remember the Gain has a beef with somebody else. We'll add that into the tweeter mix in a little bit. Well, that dude was in a hurry. Don't know where he's going. I might have to sit there and get myself off of the roadway. Oh. I can't back up with the shit, can I? I try to be in a center spot if I'm not driving around just to make sure I can get to pretty much anything pretty quickly. To know if there's anything going on and stuff. Get on the Birdie app again. There we go. We're gonna stir some stuff up with that. Or try to. We'll see if people actually pay attention to the Twitter. It's funny though, because like in the old days, like when I first started playing RP and everything, right? Things weren't as fancy back then. When I first started 5M, you know, we'll just say even 4 years ago. Like 4 or 5 years ago, people would be using like the Twitter app all the time on their phones. And now the phones that you can get in these cities are so much more advanced than the phones used to be. Like you could do so much more with them than what you were able to do before with them. And now it's like no one uses the damn things. It's like all these cities getting fancy phones like this, and half the people don't even utilize them. Like, let's see, what do you actually can get? Notes. I got notes. Start chat. You got the Trinity thing, the Instagram thing. Spark, if anybody actually utilizes it. I don't know if they actually utilize it. I don't have all the apps. Somebody being taken again. 60K boxes for sale. What's in a 60K box? I'm like curious now. Is it just a box? Pay $10 for a box that don't have nothing? Alright. I hope that the people ain't like jumping off now that this auction's over with. That would kind of suck. I need some excitement still. I think that might be a one-way going that way, where people just drive through doing it any way they want. There we go. Now we got something newsworthy. Rolling. Come on, Weasel Van, let's get there. Let's see if I have faster response time than the police. I think I do have faster response time than the police. Check that out. News cam. Hell yeah. Woo woo. We got us some stuff going on. Hello everybody, this is Chris Gray with Weasel News, where we are outside the LTD here in Mirror Park, where we have a robbery in progress. You can see that we do have some type of hostage sitting there right now with a gunman on him. Oh, it looks like we might have 2 hostages sitting inside there, and we do have somebody right now helping himself to what is in the till. We do now have one of the LSPD's finest here on the scene, as she is going in to talk to the suspects, doing some type of negotiation. They're here at the Mirror Park. Let's see what happens here. Is it only one cop gonna show up here to Mirror Park? Hope we're getting more cops showing up at Mirror Park than this. Starting to look like the cops in my hometown. If you call them, you'd be lucky if they show up. And then when they do show up, they don't want to do nothing. It looks like it looks like it's a one cop show here right now. Want to buy some policia. We'll mute that real quick. That way we don't have that coming up. It did come up one time. Come on, people. If Jay would fix it where I can actually use the cam in a vehicle, I'd start doing live PD and just ride around with the cops. That way I can start filming the chases. Unfortunately, last time I tried, it didn't work. I don't know what it is about the vehicles don't like these cameras for some odd reason. Because it sure won't let me use it while I'm in a vehicle. I mean, I could do it all first person type of view, but it would, I can't zoom in and out that way though, it's the bad part. So it sucked not being able to have the feature to be able to zoom in and out. If we get some more cops show up, we might not get more cops show up. We'll see if we can get some more cops show up. Maybe. Just maybe. Are we only gonna have one cop show up for this? The problem I have with some of this hostage situation is, I'm just going to use this one as an example. So you have 2 to 3 suspects in there, right? And obviously they have the gun on the hostage. But you only have one officer show up and they enter the store with him. It looks like they are now coming back out of the store. We got what seems to be the hostage there with their hands up. And we do have a gentleman inside his car. looks like he is now taking off. And we do have the officer heading after him. This is Chris Gray with Weasel News. Sir! Sir. Would you like to tell me about your experience in there in the store for Weasel News?
It was confusing and disorienting.
Let me get the camera out real quick.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
This is Chris Gray. I'm here with one of the hostages here at the Mirror Park robbery. Sir, can you tell us what it was like in there?
Really confusing, disorienting. Just the demands are just kind of weird, and they wanted repairs, and they I don't know. They wanted like free passage and something called basic, just basic bitch passage or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I hope you guys can bleep that out. But it's really confusing and disorienting. But all the while, you know, guns pointed at my head. It's absolutely insane.
Were you scared in there with the guns pointed at your head?
No, I'm not typically scared. I'm quite insane, but when it comes to this type of stuff, not normally. It's usually when I'm threatened. I smile in the face of danger, which is really not good because he could have just pulled the trigger at any given point. But no, I guess that maybe it's a scared response. But you know, I mean that's basically what it is for me. I was just confused and disoriented, really.
Did you feel like your life was like really in danger, or do you feel that you were just a pawn in their scheme?
A little bit of both. If I didn't follow what they did, I'd be a pawn. My life would be in danger. But really, just a pawn in their scheme.
But did you get treated well at least?
Yeah, I got treated well. The officers offered me food, so I mean. That was nice. I'm kind of really hungry.
Is there any kind of thing you'd want to tell the viewers at home to be aware of in situations like this?
I was working. Oh, I don't know what you're saying. I was just working at the mechanic shop, and honestly, don't leave yourself out in the open. And I don't know, spray yourself, cover yourself in something like oil. Yeah, or shit. I don't think they'll take you if that happens, but yeah, just do the best you can to just pretend like you're a vegetable, and I don't think they'll take you.
Alright, you hear here first on Weasel News. Cover yourself with shit and pretend you're a vegetable, and that should save you from a hostage situation. This is Chris Gray. Thank you, man. I definitely appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And, please don't cover yourself in shit.
I won't.
Lord. Well, that was good. At least we did get us a newscast tonight. We got a few things so far. We're gonna get a few things maybe to put in our broadcast. Oh yeah, I gotta look to see if there was an update from my Twitter post earlier about gain beef. Well, somebody's at least liking my post. That's cool. Does it tell me who likes them? I got a notification. Ella Reed. Well, thank you so much, Bella Reed, for liking my Twitter post. There's a cup on the highway that will destroy your car. A cup on the highway that will destroy your car. Wow. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I hate when people just like the post. No, I mean, I like the fact that people like the post. It means at least they're reading the post. Not every single one of them has likes around it, but I got somebody liking mine. Cal, how are you doing tonight? As somebody who uses Twitter as a regular basis myself, IRL, you want any kind of engagement you can get on it. So, like, by all means, I wish everybody would come and like anything I tweet. Oh, there they are. I'll never be able to keep up with them, but I can. Holy shit, they're fast. This weasel van is not going to be able to keep up. It's mainly because you don't use Twitter. Yeah, I guess if you use Twitter on a regular basis, you'd kind of understand. I don't know what way they went. I know they went in there. There they are. Yeah, there'd be no way I'd ever be able to keep up with them, though, unfortunately. I use Twitter a lot. I use every social media. So, like, that's the one thing about me. Like, I guess if you're a content creator, you kind of get used to using all the different social medias. So, like, I have my own Facebook page for my brand. I have my own Twitter account for my brand. I have my own Instagram for my brand. I have my own YouTube, obviously, and Twitch and Kick, which I live stream and do videos on. I have Rumble too, but I don't use it as much. And I have TikTok too. The TikTok and the YouTube Shorts, I try to post any kind I get that's, you know, interesting. Sometimes I get stuff to post, sometimes I don't. It's just a hit or miss if I come up with something good to post. Like, it has to be like an interesting scene and stuff like that. I thought they went straight. Oh, they did. I would have never been able to catch them. Actually. Is that him? I don't know. They have too many cars that are out here that look alike. There would have been no way that I would have been able to keep up with them in my van. And I don't have my helicopter pilot in the city at the moment, so, or I could do that. TikTok and YouTube Shorts are like a hit if you post 2 a day. They can be if they're good. Problem is I want to post stuff that I think is entertaining enough that I'd watch. So it just really depends if I get anything good to post. So if I get some good, like if I'm sitting here streaming, because like most of my TikToks and stuff come from my streams. So if I come up with something really good that I think is interesting stuff, or if I do stories that there's a couple good bites out of that story, I might sit there and do it as like a TikTok and a short. Like in the cow robbery story, there was like a few good bits out of it, and I sat there and posted every single one of them as small bites. For those who don't want to like watch a whole long video but really want to watch just like the little tidbits here and there, then I'd sit there and do stuff like that. So it just kind of depends. Holy shit. Interesting. Okay, cool. Trying to keep an eye on different things going on. There we go. But yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, I would love to post regularly. Like, I would love to I don't know if I'd do 2 a day, but I would love to get out like a TikTok a week, you know, or a day, 1 TikTok a day. I'd love to be able to do that. I'd love to make sure that I can get 3 YouTube videos out a week. That'd be nice. And another thing is just making sure I, you know, stream more consistently. Like back in the core days, this is before like you joined, Cal. Like when I first joined core myself, I was streaming KudosRP every night, like religiously. Like I barely seldom actually ever missed a night of streaming. Hello, Vondell. What's going on, man? Hello, hello. How are you doing there over there in the YouTube world? But like when I was in core roleplay, I was streaming every night. But as I said, this is before you joined Cal. There used to be some really like in core's heydays, like when I first joined back in its first like year and a half of it. There used to be some really in-depth like stories going on, like really like in-depth like really serious stories. Like there was stuff that like really had feelings, that stuff that actually would like pull people in and stuff and get people like really invested in stories and stuff. So like it made me want to, like, literally I wanted to make sure, like, when I got off of work, my other job, like my full-time job, I wanted to be streaming every night and showing off different parts of the story and stuff, depending on, the interactions I got and stuff. It was pretty good. You missed a shot at joining core in 2020. If only I upgraded my computer that year. Yeah, 2020 was like one of the best years of it. By the time it started hitting the end of 2022, it's, it started kind of, well, actually really near the mid of 2021. They sat there and they went to a version 2 and moved to a new framework that just wasn't working out. And when they moved to a new framework, it caused a wipe. And so, like, a lot of people were, like, mad because, a lot of people were been there forever, set themselves up, so they didn't like that. But to be honest, I think a wipe's not a bad thing every once in a while. Because it kind of gets you a way to kind of reset the economy a little bit. So, it's a hit or miss whether it's actually good or not. But, like, it doesn't really necessarily affect me and stuff because I don't sit here and collect, like, a lot of... I don't sit there and go around collecting cars and houses and stuff like a lot of people do. So, I guess, like, stuff like that doesn't affect me as much. Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to get cities that are like kind of like that these days, because like that's what like Beaton and I, that's what we try to do with my family V, is try to make that more of like the old style of really in-depth RP, and like we just couldn't, nobody wanted to bite to try to help us achieve that. Like when I used to have like storylines, like the storyline with me and Brittany, the one cop Brittany, you remember Brittany, I'm pretty sure. That storyline with her and I, man, we had so many people invested in watching that story. Like, it was like crazy. Like, literally, like there was the one stream I had that it was the scene, it was the beach scene. If you ever hear somebody talk about the beach scene, it was a stream with the beach scene. I probably had like a good 50, 60 people at least in my stream watching that. Like, not just lurkers, like people that were actually watching it, talking in, talking to Twitch chat about how well the story was and stuff. So like, it's hard to find like really in-depth stories like that, like there used to be. In a way, a wipe is good, but not for people who spend days getting their characters where they want to be, say, in job ranks. Well, mostly when you do a wipe, it's not, you're not changing jobs or something. Most wipes are just an economy wipe. Try to reset the economy back. Like when they did the, like when Core did the switch over to the new framework, you brought all your characters over to the new framework in the same jobs and everything like that. It's just that it was like a straight out economy wipe. And then when they went back to the old framework, it kind of happened again. They did, I think, when they, if I can remember right, when they went back to the old framework, they did kind of confiscate or compensate some of the people for some of the stuff. But it was just that they went to a framework that just was not ready for like main use. It had a lot of bugs that needed work. I'm not gonna say it was a bad framework because it wasn't. Like if it got the work that it needed to on it, it would have probably been amazing. But it needed a lot of work though, and it was just that nobody wanted to sit there and actually invest the time trying to get that done, And then, of course, at that same time, one of the main devs there left. So, like, when the framework wasn't going very well, and that was one of the people who pushed for the new framework. Like when Core shut down, a lot of people already kind of left Core. A lot of them went to like Novus and stuff. And like I really like I had some people try to invite people over into my city when I had my city up and running, trying to maybe get some to keep that core feel, but it's just like it was hard to get anybody interested in doing anything. It's also hard because then you have people who want certain things. Not only that, but people don't seem to be putting in the effort for a long big story nowadays, unless it's a group of friends creating the story together. You got that. Some things just come naturally. Like Mar, how you doing, Mar? Mar's in here. After my thing with Brittany, I had a story with God. What was her character's name? Trying to remember what her character's name was. I haven't seen her for so long. I don't even know if she still RPs or anything anymore. God, I can't remember her character. Mar, do you remember what her God. Like that car just like automatically just like appeared there or something? Like that's kind of weird. There's nobody in it. Wasn't there when I parked. No, she didn't work for Weasel. Her and I, she was just a part of our group of friends. We were part of a group of friends, and we were just hanging out one day at one of our friends' houses up in Polito. And man, I don't know what got over me. I just kind of, I guess I kind of like was like, hey, you want to go to this event? There was an event going on at the T Kalan, and it ended up being a date. We dated for a little bit, but that RP kind of got destroyed by others. It was interesting though. Can't remember her character's name though now. I mean, we're talking about years and years of RP. Like, I can remember some stories. I can't remember all the stories. But like in my time of RPing, there's been like really, really good role players. Like I have bumped into some phenomenal role players. But the problem I've always noticed is the role players that are always some of the best role players are a lot of the ones that will end up getting burned out the quickest. So like a lot of the people that I thought were really, really excellent role players are like nowhere, no longer in the scene anymore. Or they've done something like move over to, like Red Dev or something like that. Because they wanted sort of a different atmosphere. But there's been some really, really good, like phenomenal RPers out there that like really would put really good work in their stories and stuff. I know, like for instance, back in the day, because I never really played one in Core, but before Core, I used to run a criminal character. I was basically the lead of a gang, and we did all kinds of shit. We like owned like the heroin trade in the city and stuff like that. But like they can like, I was so good at what I was doing, the cops could never like sit there and lock my name. Like my character's name was Ryan Flint, but they could never lock my name as being in that and stuff. But my character always had money, and they just never knew how I did it. I owned a nightclub, everything. Like it's like you gotta sit there. Sometimes you have to sit there and be work. Like when you do a robbery, man, plan some good stuff out. Like I'll tell you, like Danzer, when Danzer and all of them did robberies, they literally planned stuff out that made it amazing. Like they did so many cool stuff that was interesting. I remember we did a robbery one time with them because I was one of the cops that showed up to the scene because I was playing a cop character at that time. Anyways, so it was, I don't remember, it was the bank, I think it was the bank down here in Legion that they robbed. And they took off, the chase started, and there was 2 of them there, right? But there was 3 of them that always usually hang out together. Well, they had the 3rd one up here on this bypass right here where you go on from La Perro Freeway to Del Perro. They had him up there on a big semi-truck. So as soon as they passed, he moved the semi-truck to block the cops from all coming to him and stuff. Like they literally like would sit there and really work out planning all their getaways and stuff. Now, granted, it's a little bit different here in Kudos because Kudos allows jumping. So like some of that stuff probably wouldn't go well in here, but like Core was more serious when it come to like chasing stuff. You still had to, I mean, even in a cop chase, you still had to be kind of a little bit realistic as what you're doing. Like you're not going to sit there and be taking like big jumps and stuff. They wouldn't allow that. You know, because they try to keep it, you know, really kind of more realistic and stuff. But man, like it was just interesting on how they did things and stuff. Like they really put work in everything they did. Their getaways, what they brought, everything. So it's interesting to see people who actually put real work into a lot of things they do. They kind of just make it a little bit interesting and different. I understand that. Like my friend is really good at medical roleplay. Love to create chaotic fun roleplay, but he don't do it anymore because he's burnt out and it's too toxic. Everything is like toxic nowadays. There is a lot of toxic cities out there. Like it wasn't always like that. When I first started doing 5M, it didn't have a lot of the toxicity that it does now. But yeah, there is some in it there, and it's not going to go away. I mean, it's something that's kind of, no matter what you do in life, whether you're playing a shooter game, an MMO like World of Warcraft, an RP game, you know, like 5M and stuff, no matter what, as long as there's people, there's going to be toxicity. Because there's always going to be toxic people. You're never going to get away from them. I mean, the only way you'll ever get away from toxicity and them type of people is just never leave your house, never talk to anybody. So, the best thing to do is just kind of learn how to deal with it. Because I know Mar can give you an example, because Mar's been my friend for a long time now in the RP world. And, like, I would, like, a lot of my stuff is just, like, I just brush things off me. Like, I can't sit there and worry about what everybody thinks about me or says about me and stuff like that. All I could do is control my own actions and what I do. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, if people want to be toxic and stuff and everything, if they want that type of life and stuff, that's on them. They can be unhappy. I'm not going to let them be unhappy. With, you know, I'm not going to let them, you know, cause me to be in the same boat they are in. I guess that's kind of the way I look at it. Even real life, there's toxicity in real life too. Yeah, like it's no matter where you go, it's going to be there. I mean, that's just a fact of life. I mean, you're never, as I said, the only way you'll ever be able to get out of it is if you the only way you'll ever get out of doing it, you know, any kind of toxicity is if you just lock yourself up in your house and never leave it. But you better not turn your TV on too, because then you're going to see all the toxicity on the TV and the news and everything like that. So, I mean, it's just unfortunately human nature. What you can do, though, is you can never control what somebody else does. Right? That's something you're never going to be able to do. Like, no matter what in life, you can never control what somebody else does. But you can control on how you take it. You know, whether you if you let it bother you, if it lets you bring you down to their level, and stuff like that. That is the stuff that you can control. So if you're somebody who you see the toxicity and stuff, and you be like, hey man, I ain't gonna let that bother me. I'm gonna keep doing my thing and stuff because I'm having fun and I'm having a good time and stuff. And you just don't let the stuff get to you. You're 100% better for it. Mars, the one that got me into core and always looked after me. She was the one that finally pushed me to leave core when it got too much. But I mean, everybody can handle things differently too. Now, Mar was in core back in its heyday, so like Mar could tell you straight out, the way core ended and the way it was, you know, 4 years before is two different things. Let me tell you. Way different. But it's just one of the things where certain things happen, certain people get unhappy, and that's the downfall. So you went from core, that was a city that had a train that was going in and every night, where you're sitting there waiting for like 40 other people ahead of you just to be able to get into the city, you know, just to be able to play, down to, you know, there's less than 10 people on it, and the owner finally decides, you know, we're shutting it down. So, like, a city could go from a bomb to something really horrible in a short period of time if they let stupid shit happen, you know. But then again, even though cities can have some of the best management in the world, they're not going to be able to stop, you know, and control everything all the time. Especially if there's, like, a lot of he said, she said type of stuff. So the only thing you can do is kind of control how you deal with it. What, is there not enough gas? Oh. Like, fuck. I'm trying to get gas here. So that's the thing you do. Now, I've been on many cities. And there's some cities I've been in that were really phenomenal cities that were just never picked up. And I've been on some cities that were very toxic and had toxic people. And I've been on cities that had toxic owners. Those ones are something else. Like, they're like, not naming any cities, but there was a city I was on back in the day that the owner was like, just like this straight big old control freak and wanted to control everything going on all the time. And it just made it unenjoyable. So like, it basically kind of killed it off. So you have things like that. And then you got some cities where that has like staff that just sits there in power cores, you know, power games all the time, which kind of suck. Power game and metagaming all the time. So you have a lot of that too that you kind of have to watch out with. So far, I've been enjoying my time here. I've tried just in the last 4 months, I've tried a few different cities. 2 of them I've been playing on kind of regularly. I play on Kudos regularly, and then I jump on Summit here and there. One of them I really like, and I have a lot of friends that, like, people that I RP'd with in other cities that moved over to it. Called Immersive. And I really like that city and stuff, and it was kind of set up really nice. But for some odd reason, I had so many issues every time I went to that city. Like, I would constantly crash all the time. So it got to the point where, like, I just can't really get in there and try, because the minute I jump in the city, I just, like, instantly crash. So I don't know what it is. It can't be me, because, like, I don't have any issues anywhere else. Unless it's, like, unless it doesn't like my mod pack. It could be, like, maybe it'd be an NVE issue. I don't know. Because I disabled a couple things on my NVE now in here that made it where I can enjoy certain areas of the city a little bit better than I couldn't be before. I used to crash, like, every time I went by the PD, and now I can actually drive by the PD and not crash. The train was what Novus was months back, and then it was nothing. And just was completely just chaotic. A lot of staff stuff that I didn't agree with. So I've been playing on 2 different servers. One I'm helping with my friend to make. The other server I hopped onto for a little fun. And the staff are amazing and actually do their jobs. I don't know if you can hear me. Do you hear me, Cal, or is it a commercial at this time over there? Sometimes it tells me that there's an ad break in progress, but there ain't one. So I can never know if Twitch is doing an ad break or not. Ooh, it looks like we got an ad break. Okay, she was able to answer my question. Nice. Damn them ad breaks. Oh. Just waiting for the ad break to go on. For those people who watch on YouTube and Kick and don't have to see the ad break, awesome. I can't get mad at Twitch though, because like Twitch was my beginning and it's definitely my biggest platform I'm on, so I can't get mad at them for having ad breaks. They gotta pay bills too. Cal, are you back from the ad break? Because we can get on a story of what my thoughts are on that. I will get my story on my thoughts on that. Okay, so one of the bad things about Core, and one of its biggest downfalls, was some of the little cliques it had. And some of them little cliques did like to stir up drama and bullshit. Right? The problem is what happened with Novus is a lot of them same little cliques moved from Core over to Novus, got intertwined with the staff over there at Novus to start the same bullshit that was the downfall of Core. And that's the reason why Novus went from a city that had a you know, like fully 64 people all the time in a train down to barely, you know, bringing in 30 people. Like, you can have certain crews ruin things for people. It just happens. So, like, you just... And they're going to be fine in some cities, and they're going to, like, run off people, you know? So it's just that way and stuff like that. Now, so far, as I said, I don't know about immersion because I've not had to mess with the staff in immersion. But, like, I will say from the staff, like, at Summit and the staff at Kudos, both of the staff at both Summit and Kudos reached out to me themselves and chat with me and stuff like that. I didn't reach out to them or try to talk to them. They actually reached out and talked to me and stuff, and they've been really good to me. So, like, I've not had any kind of issues and stuff. They like what I'm doing and stuff and everything. Right now, like, Jay, the owner developer, you know, here on Kudos, he's been really great. He's willing to do anything to try to get Weasel off the ground. He's happy that somebody's actually interested in, like, doing it and pursuing it. Because Weasel is a good avenue that can do a lot of things. So. But, like, now you gotta understand, like, Core's broke up again. Or I meant, like, the people that were Core, a lot of them moved to Novus. And they broke off from Novus again, and they moved to Expo. I don't know if they're still on Expo. I'd have to look. If I can find Expo. I'm gonna assume that there's still some over on Expo. I've been playing Reality Escape RP, and they all have been nice and helpful when needed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or Exodus. I know a bunch of them went to Expos. I don't know about Exodus. And I don't actually know if they're even on Expo again. They might not be. Because I'm kind of going through the list right now, and a lot of them I don't see. But like, people like Lothar, Rage, all of them end up moving to Expo. I'm trying to think of some more that went to Expo. Like literally, I mean, a ton of them went to Expo. And I can't really tell whether they're still there or not. Ace is still there, I can see. So that's just a lot of them stuff. I know one is on Evergreen. Ooh, Evergreen. I haven't heard that name in forever. Evergreen RP? I haven't heard that name forever. Well, they're all split up right now and stuff. And you know, the thing is I would love to, like, there's a lot of them. There's a bunch of people from Court, don't get me wrong, that I would love to RP with again. Like, I really would. There's a bunch of people that I thought were really good at RPing that would be great to, you know, have stories with and stuff and everything. But, like, the problem is like, everybody's in so many different places now that, like, it's not like you can, like, it's not like we can all get everybody together and stuff. You'll DM me a question. Well, I'm not Radio Shack, so, you know, Radio Shack, you got questions, we got answers. I might not have the answer. Oh shit! You know what I've been sitting here driving around being like, shit, there ain't nothing going on, and I forgot to turn this back on. 5-finger discount. Let's turn this back on. Ooh, oh man, there's a Ellis Customs robbery in progress. How do you steal from the Ellis Customs? Oh, I missed the Van Cherokee robbery too. Holy shit! Well, this one's the newest one. Clayton and Cancer. Oh, I bet everybody's at the fucking Ellis Custom one though. Damn it. I will get to your question in just a second. I forgot to turn my damn alerts back on after I did that filming. I have the habit of that. Like, I kind of wish there was, like, I can sit there and set me up some, like, I wish that there was a way for me to keybind it where I can keybind shutting it down or shutting up, or where it will mute alerts, like, when I pull the camera out. That'd be a cool thing to do if I can if I can mute the alerts when I pull the camera out. Oh, I guess like all these robberies are up here at the LS Customs. It must be. Well, it's not at the bank that's up here because the bank is on Havoc. I don't see no cops. I don't know what kind of robbery there is. There's no cops because the bank's right here. So it ain't the bank that got robbed. Must have missed it. And it's too late for me to go to the evangelical robbery. Kind of kicking myself in the ass on this one. Alright, let's see this. I probably met him through RP. But like it's not somebody I personally like would talk to. It's not somebody I personally talked to outside of RP. That was the one thing that I think it was different for me, and maybe that's the reason why my RP is a little bit different than a lot of people, because like when I was on core, I never really got into any cliques because I only communicated with so many people like outside of roleplay. So like there if you're not somebody like I dealt with on a regular basis or whatever, I didn't really talk to you as much outside of roleplay. So like I keep my people that were dealing with roleplay as far as roleplay, and the people that were my friends outside of roleplay, friends outside. Yes, I do, but I mean that's a limited thing though. Like what I mean is like out of the thousands of people that have been on core and RP'd on core, right? There's probably only like 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5, that I still kind of keep in contact with and talk to. And it also kind of depends on if you how you approach me too, because like if you approach me as just a laid-back person, just chatting, no BS, and not bringing RP stuff into the conversation, like when we're talking outside the game, it's a good chance that I'm good with being friends with you, because I like to I try my best not to like bring like RP out of a city. Try to keep RP and stuff out of the city. So like as I said, out of being on core for like 4 years, somewhere around there, and only still talking about maybe 5 or 6 people that were in that city now, you can tell I wasn't getting in a clique, and a lot of the people weren't people I hang out with in the city on a regular basis. Like I talk to Rayos all the time. Rayos' characters and my characters never really like just chilled and hang out in the city and clicked in the city. His cop character worked with my cop character just because we're in the PD together, but like we never went and just chilled off duty and stuff like that and did things. Like I never built that rapport with people. And that's probably the reason why I stayed a lot away from a lot of the BS, but it's probably the reason why a lot of people might, some people might not have engaged in stories with me as much either. Except for when I first got on core, because I said the story when I first got on there was totally different than what it kind of became at the end. Like there used to be some like really, really in-depth like storylines going on. Well, I mean, everybody probably met Rails at one time in the city, when he was in medical, because he was like one of the few medical people that were always around. I tried to convince him to come back to RP because his RP is so good. But he does most of his time is played now in Star Citizen, and he does a little bit of Red M. So. And none of them are interested to actually coming back to GTA. No, I'm not gonna say that the stories nowadays seem scripted, because that's not really necessarily true either. Is there scripted stories going on? In a way, yes. Like, I'm not gonna say they're fully scripted. There is stories that people set up to do a good story. I'm not gonna say that does not happen, because I'm pretty sure that does happen. But like, stories used to be in depth. Like there was, okay, so when I first joined Core, there was all these different stories that intertwined with people and stuff like that. Whether it dealt with certain gains against certain gains, this. There was always something going on. And it always made the city feel in depth and stuff like that. Like when I first started, I didn't do Weasel News when I first started. I was just a cop. And like there was always some kind of stuff going on, and like a lot of detective work, there was like a lot of intrigue going on and stuff in the storyline. And then near the end of the time, it got to the point where there was just a lot of like hangout RP. Like nobody like really wanted to build stories anymore and get captivated into any kind of RP. They just all jumped in the city, found a spot to hang out at, and they just sat there and hang out and chilled and listened to music. So I'm going to say something that's controversial. People might not agree, and ow, what the fuck? Ouch. People might disagree and not agree with me on this. I love the feature of radios. Like, I love the fact that there can be radios in the city where people can sit there and listen. I mean, they even have them in here. I love it that the fact that there's radios in the city where you can sit there and listen to tunes and stuff like that. I love the fact that, you know, you can have music going and DJs going when, you know, you have events and stuff like that. I do, however, think that they are harmful more than helpful to RP, though. Because you'll get to the point where there's a few people that will be just sitting, like, I might be wrong, but I could probably go to Auto Exotic right now, and there's probably just people just chilling there dancing, and that's all they're doing. Like, they're not, like, going out and creating RP or anything like that. They're just sitting there chilling, listening to music. And so, like, you have a lot of that since they added stuff like that. And so, like, now people just, now instead of, like, actually going out and creating stories, a lot of times you got people just somewhere chilling and not doing anything. So, it's a hit or miss. Why didn't, I don't know, did it not allow it just because of that one thing? Really? I love radios too, but they are a pain in the butt, especially when certain people have certain taste in music. Well, I mean, you could turn it off. There's streamer mode. I have to turn streamer... Like, if I go to places that have a lot of people on, I have to turn streamer mode on so it doesn't come through my, my stream and stuff. I had the mistake. I probably got copyrighted from the other night because I forgot to turn it on when I went into a business that had it going on. Did anybody even look at my tweet? Nope. As I said, like, cities now put really fancy work in having these fancy phones in it, and nobody pays attention to it. Back when I first started RP, one of my very first cities that I was in was Space Turtles. It was one of the biggest cities out there, because back then, this is how old it is. Back then, cities could only have 32 slots. Like, you couldn't go above 32 slots back then. They couldn't go up to the 1,000-something slots that they do now. So, like, Space Turtles was so big that they had, like, 5 cities going up at once and having them all filled. Another city that was like that back then was, they ended up changing their name to Big City. I forgot what their name was before Big City. What was their name before Big City? It was a big police role-playing server back then. Can't remember now, but they did the same thing too. Just big. Back then, we just had the regular phones. It was even, I think, before you could even call, and then they added, the first feature that got added to phones was calling after just being able to text and Twitter. Back then, people were tweeting shit out all. Actually, even before then, Twitter wasn't even on the phone. It was in the chat box. You know, like the chat box that you could do OCC chat on. Twitter was in there, and so people were tweeting all the fucking time. Maybe that was so popular because they didn't have to actually open their phone to look at it. But, like, Twitter was used a lot. Now, people don't pay as much attention to Twitter as they used to. So, some advancements are kind of cool. They add cool features and stuff, but sometimes I think they could take away from stuff. Maybe that's just me. But I'm glad the features are there. I'm not going to say take the features out because they're nice and there. I just wish that some people would like actually, I don't know, utilize some of the cool features a little bit more often. I really one day want to sit there and take that jump just to see. Because it's like a really like sharp jump. Like I just can't see you actually going far. Like it's like too much of a scope. Maybe it was more like an angle. I don't know. It's hard to say. We don't need that sign. Oh, do it? Oh man, you're gonna make me end up being at the hospital. I'm gonna need more speed than that. Oh my god. How come I feel like this is not gonna end well for me? I feel this is not gonna end well. We're gonna see the end, the finale of Weasel News. It'll be fine. Do it. It'll be fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I don't feel like it's gonna be fine. All right, here we go. For my van that tops out at freaking 95 miles an hour. As we do the daredevil stunt. We're getting the speed up. We're getting the speed up. We almost hitting 100. We're almost hitting 100. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, this is not going to be good. No, this is not going to be good. Oh, shit. Like, you can't really go far with that jump. Hey, but my van's still in one piece, everybody. Oh, Lord. It's the next news story. It'd be cool if you could, like, if it wasn't angled so much, like, if it had a better degree than it was, and you sat there and jumped all of that down into, like, this, then I could see it kind of being cool. I just think that the angle of that one's a little sharp to really get, like, good jumps off of it. Hey, but my van is still in one piece. It does have incredibly a lot of damage to it right now, though. So chances are I probably wouldn't get back up to 100 miles an hour. It didn't hurt to check. Oh, go ahead, do the jump. It'll be fine. Poor Weasel Van. You get so much abuse being driven by me. All right. I know I turned my alerts back on, but there sure hasn't been something going on. Oh no, they just have something, a hostage being taken at... No, there was a robbery 2 minutes ago. What the hell? How come my alert still didn't... I didn't have my alert fully turned on. Son of a bitch. I'm sitting here fucking missing shit. Coming through, coming through. Oh my. I turn them off when I'm recording so they don't pop up on my recording. And I have the habit of not turning them back on. I really need I wish I kind of had a keybind for it. Actually, I just wish it would kind of automatically turn them off when you have the camera out and turn them back on when you have the camera back on, but that would be like a coding issue that I wouldn't want to put a dev through. Did I make it in time? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I made it in time. Hell yeah. Weasel News at the scene. Oh, shit. They're already coming out? What the fuck? Am I missing something? Hello everybody, this is Chris Gray with Weasel News, where we're at the LTD outside of Little Seoul right now. Where we do have a hostage situation going on in the LTD. We do have what looks to be one gunman who has his gun right now on a hostage down on his knees inside the store, We do have a couple of the local authorities here. Oh my God, we have someone coming out to me.
That's right. We took Hartman hostage.
You have somebody hostage in the store right now.
Yeah, it's a cop.
Hartman. You took a cop hostage in the store.
He was off duty, but yeah, we did.
Oh my God. What is your demands for the cop?
Well, this one is we're just doing the basic bitch package. I can speak, I swear.
So you're asking the cops for a basic bitch. Oh, are they coming out?
Yep, we're coming out. We're gonna leave. We're going in chase now. It's going to be very fun.
All right. You hear it here first from one of the suspects here at the LTD robbery where they took a cop hostage. And it looks like the cop is there, and you got the gentleman here. Oh, and he's running back to his vehicle now. As they're jumping in the vehicle. And they are about to take... I cannot believe the suspect coming up to me. And there they go.
You can hop in my car if you want some crazy POV on your camera. There we go.
Can my camera still work in the car? Damn it, my car can't work. My camera can't work in the car. I'm gonna have to do first person shoot. Here we are, Weasel News. We are now in one of the local police cars in a chase now with the suspect who did do a 360 there. This is live PD now here in Los Santos.
I got Weasel News in my car, so if you want, come to Channel 5.
As we are now going by Mount Zion here. Oh, and using Mount Zion to try to get away.
We're headed towards PD. Taking a left. Movie star way.
Oh, God. Please don't crash me in
Another
PD.
left. This guy's doing some rash here, man. That for?
As you can see, the suspect's trying every which way he can to lose the law enforcement. Oh, please don't crash me. Oh. As you can see by this, people, that is a bumpy ride in this chase. Oh, they're trying for a box maneuver, it looks like. He was able to get out of a box maneuver. Now he's going to try to cut through the park to lose the folks. As you can see, we are now going back and forth through the construction zone. Almost could have got himself boxed in there. Oh, and now he's used it to turn himself around.
Holy shit, this guy's crazy.
I would not say he's one of the smartest drivers out there.
I'm glad you said it. Oh. Neither am I, man.
As you can see, I don't have him on my camera. Oh, there he is. Oh!
Done for. I'm gonna be passing Legion Square Ammunition. Taking a left into the south side. Passing Benko's.
As you guys are hearing, he is giving the call outs now because the other officer has lost view. Now for the people at home, you guys do your main pursuer and secondaries and tertiaries, right? Viewers, as you can see, we're still hot on their trail here, as we are now on the south side.
This motherfucker.
As the officer gave a little love tap. If you're lucky, folks, you might be able to get to see one of the cops' famous pit maneuvers.
If that's what the people want. We're driving a Forum Drive towards the basketball court here. Or baseball court, baseball court.
This is rough.
50.
This is rough watching this in first person.
Back into the canal, heading eastbound. Ocean Canal.
As you can see, the officer gave him another love tap.
Carson Ave eastbound. Taking a left, heading northbound. Full U-turn. We're at the motel right now, going towards crates. On your right. What the shit? I'll try to block him off this time. Vehicle's heavily smoking. On the train tracks heading northbound. Still heading northbound towards Southside Hospital. Taking it right at X gas station. Taking a left on Legion Square, passing the bank, taking another right towards Pillbox Ave. I messed you up? Oh, 10-4. 10-4. We're going towards the big American jump right now. This will decide if we need additionals or not. Successfully hit it. I'm still on them. We're gonna be, holy shit, you got here quick.
As you can see, they're trying any way they can to lose law enforcement. But their vehicle is smoking.
It's 10-4. They're in the canals heading southbound. Going on a staircase. Oh, negative. Southbound in the canal. Taking the off ramp, heading south of MRPD. Hayes Autos, the classic. Heading south towards Grove Street. Passing Davis PD. Heading to Carson Ave, taking a right on Carson Ave, heading westbound. Taking a left southbound, Bala gas station. Going towards Maze Bank Arena. Back into the canal. Heading eastbound. Gonna be popping out towards the trooper car. You almost got him, man. Taking a left towards Forum Drive.
As you can see, viewers, this is definitely intense. Viewers, as you can see, his car is definitely really smoking now.
Big American jump again. Oh, major 1050. This vehicle is heavily smoking.
You can see that, viewers, he did do a major crash there. surprising the vehicle is still rolling.
I have visual. Oh, yep. Info, I have visual. How many of them were there at the store? Was it only 2? Okay, there's only 2 in the vehicle now.
Gotta change my battery real quick.
Taking the big jump.
As you can see, folks, it looks like we are stuck up on Bay's Bike Arena.
Negative. They took a jump off. That far. Yeah, they could have gone away, man. Oh, they're done. Get the fuck over here, man.
As you can see, folks, that suspect is still running, trying to get away. I don't know where his partner went. There was 2 suspects originally. I just seen the law enforcement chasing after one of them. Oh my god, I think I was making myself sick sitting here actually watching it all in first person view though. But my camera does not work in vehicles. Unfortunately. So I can't I couldn't get a camera angle, and I didn't think it would look right if I did it third person, unfortunately. I mean, it'll be, I'll probably have to release it, like the video of it, I'll kind of have to release in like 2 spots, 2 parts. I'll release like the full, yeah, it makes me ill kind of doing first person. But I'll probably have to release the video. Like I'll do my newscast that has like portions of the chase in the newscast. And then I will sit there and probably just release like what the view was if somebody wanted to just watch the whole chase as like a separate vehicle for people to be able to do so. I hope they got him. I know I need to go see a doctor though. I'd be getting injured doing this. You'd be injuring doing these chases.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for him to come back to his car.
Waiting for who?
The officers that let me ride with him
Oh,
for this
you're a
chase. Well, I was a ride along. Huh. I was gonna run after him on foot.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean, I'm crazy, but not that crazy. I mean, this was the subject's car, if you can check it.
At the car.
Yep.
Vehicle and picking up boxes right along that he left.
Well, I mean, I still have to play staying smart. Like, I can't just, you know, like, chase after him and stuff like that. Because I have to be able to do the news, but still be able to value my own life. Kind of stranded right now. I mean, I can get back to my place. Get pain in the ass, but I mean, eventually I could get back to the studio. This is a lot closer. At least I'm here, not too far from my studio, than being somewhere like all the way up in Polito and being left. I was in a chase before. I became a ride along in a car heist one time, and I got left out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Police forgot that I was even riding along. They said, "Hey, we're gonna leave you here so you don't get involved, you know, not close into a shootout that might about to occur." And I was just left there, and they never came back for me.
That was a local car? Okay. Alright,
my
alright,
van's that
well,
little soap.
If it disappeared forever, then
Oh, it's okay.
Talk to someone else about that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no. If anything, it'd just be back right after tsunami.
Okay. So I couldn't even impound it, and it didn't come up with my DMV thing. Wait, sorry. What? Can you repeat that? Picking you up? Yeah.
He didn't really quite stop at the intersection.
Okay. Yeah, seriously, yeah, you do what you want. Can I just do it for both of them?
Oh, did you guys get my buddy too?
Hey, they actually got him. Jenny says that
Well,
was wild.
sir, she got him with the hood of her car.
Oh, she ran him over.
Yeah. Weasel News guy, can you get out? What the hell?
Oh yeah, I'm a pretty hungry guy.
God damn.
I had a lot more on me, but I gave a lot of it away to
Bacon and eggs. That sounds good, actually.
You want some? Take some.
No, I'm okay. Hey, put that away. So you're good to just search and go?
Oh, sweet. I thought I was gonna be sitting up there for like 35 months.
Hey, let him go.
I don't have any keys.
Oh, this works.
Oh my god.
Alright, you're free to go.
Awesome, thank you, boss.
Unfortunately for you, I'm not a taxi.
Yeah, you're good. I'll get a ride.
I'm sure you will. You need a ride too?
Yeah, back to the Little Soul gas station. Since we're already near it.
Do you mind going to the trooper station? Hey. Yeah, no rush.
Alright, well I can walk from here.
You
My
said the
vehicle's not here.
gas station, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
but my
part of
vehicle's not here. But I'm right next to my station. So
Oh,
thank you
okay.
so much for the lift. Definitely appreciate it.
Of course. Yep, I'll be a taxi for you. You have a good day.
Oh, that was interesting. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't think I could do that first person for a very long time, though. I was starting to get ill. Like, I might have to start, like, break it off, go to third person. I'm never very good with third person views. Unfortunately. That was cool. I actually found that was interesting stuff. Kind of surprised that they just let him go, though. Like, I guess they count the chase as part of the thing. I don't know how the law enforcement does it here, so, like, I'm not, like, totally familiar with how they do things here and stuff like that. What I am going to do is take just a few seconds to use the restroom and to refill my water bottle. I will be right back. Please stay tuned. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Just got me a little bar to eat on too while I'm there. So what did y'all think about that chase though that happened? Really interesting. This is the first RP city I've actually RP'd on myself that like allows people to do jumps. So it's different. You've been trying to get your ears to pop all week, and it finally popped and I can hear again? Nice. Oh, I should have kept on the recording when he let them out? They probably have different protocols and stuff. I don't know how they run things around here. I mean, it's different than like some of the cities I've been in. Well, we might be able to see some shooting happening soon. I got the view of him being searched and everything, so like that would be good for like when I make the broadcast for it. There's enough in that right there just to be a broadcast by itself though, so like it'll give me like I have enough stuff. I've got enough stuff between some of the stuff I haven't released in this right now to probably make a few things. Oh, it's at the hospital. Ooh, fun times. I wonder how many people could actually show up for it. Oh! There's people up on the roof. Already. God damn, dude! Like, really? Why are you gonna shoot the damn fucking newsman? Like, literally shooting the newsman. I just wanted to show people what's going on. I'm hurting really bad though. So I am gonna work my way as quick as I can to the hospital and hope I can make it without dying. I honestly didn't think they would shoot at me, to be honest. Oh my, please make it in time. Lord forbid, I hope I make it in time. Can't believe they would shoot the news. I ain't trying to get your damn drop. Oh my god, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Oh. Check Ward D for nurse first. Oh my god, will I make it to Ward D? Which one's Ward D? I don't see anybody in Ward D. I made the attempt. Before I use Nurse Nancy, I made the attempt to see if there's somebody here. Yes. Yes, yes. Check me in. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so much better, I hope. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I feel so much better now. Oh, hey, look, it gives me all my health and stuff back too. I hate to know how much that cost me though. Probably cost a fortune to see the nurse. Oh shit, where am I at? Oh, I'm on the back part of that. Okay. This is the first city I've been in that uses this hospital, so this hospital kind of confuses me. Obviously, that's the locked area. There's something important going on back there. What's in Ward A? Offices? And a laboratory? Okay, what's in Ward B then? MRI, X-ray, and just a door. At least they made it look like it goes beyond this door. And it's just dark. They made an attempt to make it look bigger than it actually is. I give them credit for that. Oh, I feel so much better now. I know one thing. That's the next time I try to sit there and get footage of supply drop happening. Can't believe they try to shoot me. Just a little poor reporter. Swear to God that if you guys ever want to just check out something just to be interested, on my YouTube channel, like if you just want to see something that's different that you haven't seen before, as during my time of Weasel when I was on Core Roleplay, I was doing like a series. I was starting a series about a journey through Los Santos. Is what I think I called it, something like that. And one of the episodes I did was all about the Epsilon program. And I did a whole news piece, so like a whole story of the Epsilon. You got a flower ad and it's horrible? Wait a second, Twitch would do an ad about flowers? Holy shit. I almost got whooped by that cop. What program? The Epsilon program. That's what's in that building back there. Have you not ever heard of Epsilon? It's a DoorDash quickie flower ad. Why in the hell would I ever want to DoorDash a flower? Like, DoorDash, if you want people to get your service, tell them to bring you food. That's what we really want. We don't need a damn flower. We need something to eat. Unless it's a different type of plant. I mean, you know, kind of like the plant you smoke. Now, if DoorDash delivered that type of stuff, oh my God. Do you know how rich DoorDash would be? Yeah. I'm gonna get on my DoorDash app. Yeah. Yeah, I need a big doogie right now. Yeah. You never heard of the Epsilon program? Oh. You have to watch it on my YouTube then. I did a whole video about the Epsilon. It's one of the things I did for Weasel News when there was nothing going on in the city. Never heard of the Epsilon program. They're a bunch of cultists, basically, like a cult type of religion. See if I can find it. I won't play it on air right now, but if I can find it, I'll drop the link for it. But how far back is this? Ah, there it goes. God, I made it 2 years ago. Holy smokes. Here we go. I made that YouTube video 2 years ago, probably more than 2 years ago. But yeah, it's just I went into detail explaining about the Epsilon program and who they are and what they did and stuff like that. It was just you know, there was times when the city was just dead, but I wanted to still kind of do something Weasel News. Like, I want to keep the RP going even if it's dead. So I did a few of them. I never got any more of them done, but I was going to take different things around the city, like that have like some type of history to them or something like that. And I was going to do like, you know, shows about them, talking about them stuff as something else to add on to the, you know, the Weasel News channel, and add some new things and stuff like that. And the Epsilon program just happened to be one of them things. And it worked for Core because we actually had a group of people that actually RP'd it out. Like, we had Epsilon people in the city RPing it out. That might have been before you were even in Core. I didn't look to see what the actual date was when I posted it. It was in December of 21? Huh. Well, I know it was during when Core was kind of dead. I'm sorry I'm eating, you guys. I just had the only thing I had for supper earlier was some trout. So I had a little bit of trout, and I haven't eaten up since then. And then while we were doing that chase, I kind of felt like ill because of the first person, and also because I haven't really ate. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back. Probably not gonna have really anything newsworthy though until after they finish doing the drop. I really don't know how long these drops actually last because I usually don't pay any attention to them. I was just doing that for something to watch for a little bit. I am one of the people that's probably in the city that's not a big fan of the airdrops. Versus a lot of these other people. Just because I kind of feel like airdrops are immersive breaking for RP. That's just me personally. I think they're kind of immersive breaking for RP. But it is what it is. And no matter what city you go on, they're going to have things you like and things you might not agree with. But if there is things you like and you enjoy it, you can always overlook the things that you might think that shouldn't be there. And have a good time. If there's anything else happening after this, because it is now 11, I don't actually know how many people are actually still, like, actually in, that are still, like, actively RPing and haven't, like, flew out or anything like that. I don't know if there's a list that shows me how many people are... Is there any way I can see how many people are active in here? Just out of curiosity. Oh, there's still a good amount of people in here. If Discord's given the right information, there's still a decent amount. There's still RPs. There's still about the same amount of people it used to be in cities. Where they got to grow real high. Suspicious handout, that's all in the same area, right? Or is that somebody doing drugs? That's somebody doing drugs. Bad thing about doing drugs, that's one of them type of alerts that is kind of weird to be able to get. Try not to injure yourself anymore. Good night. Ginny, why are you going to bed so early? Ginny, going to bed's no fun. You shouldn't go to bed. You should stay up. You know? Oh! Oh, now that is newsworthy. I've not seen a bank robbery yet on Weasel News since I've been in the city. That's something that does excite me. Get out of my way! The news waits for no one. It's a shame that he can't be in the city doing some RP. Poor guy has some health issues. Holy, there ain't even no cops here yet. How do I beat the cops here? How am I beating the cops here? Oh, now I just heard a cop. Alright, got that going. Finally, there's a cop here. But I'm tired. Shitty, go ahead and get you some rest. Have a good night. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Gray with Weasel News, where we are outside the Fleeka Bank out here on Hardwick, where there is a robbery going on. As you can see, we do have gunmen with a hostage down. They are now attempting to actually rob a bank. As you can see, we do have, looks to be 2 gunmen right there, or ladies, and a rat. I don't know if you guys can see it here now, but it looks like we have a rat up there in there. Now, I'm not sure whether that rat is one of the hostages or one of the suspects. But there is a rat there and 2 other people that are down on their knees with 2 gunmen on them. And we do have 2 law enforcement inside the bank right now with them. As you can see, that's scaring the locals outside as they are running from any type of business going on inside of the bank. I'm glad to see a bank robbery. As I said, this is one thing I haven't actually got news on here in the city yet. So I'm glad to see that there's a bank robbery going on. Still only one unit. Oh. Here's another vehicle next to mine. Here's somebody. A local? Oh, it's a... Are you kidding me? The local's actually paying the meter? You know, I don't think I ever really paid attention to them. Gotta give it to Rockstar to, in the detail they put in certain things. Alright, so... we have a couple of gun people and Mr. Ratman. We're going to have to come up with a name for this crew. I have this saying about being on Weasel News that I like to name the crews. So, what do you think would be a good name for the two gun people we could see in the Ratman? Unless the Ratman's one of the hostages. And it is possible there is a gunman on the other side of him. Still only one cop car to a bank robbery? Holy shit, this is so much different than a lot of cities I've been in where you have like a bank robbery, like you'd have the whole damn freaking force there. Cal, I don't know if you're back yet or not, but I know you can remember Core. If a bank robbery happens on Core, man, you'd have like 7 cops there. And you'd have a damn fucking copter in the air. Bank robbery, man, they'd come damn full force. Oh, we got a rat and a monkey. Oh yeah, they'd have a full force there if a bank robbery happens. In fact, we'd have to start telling units to back off. The bad thing about Core though is for a period of time, well, Core went through like 2 different periods of time. Like they would go through a time when there was so many crims and no cops where they couldn't do anything, and then there was times when like we were strapped with police and didn't have enough crims, so cops were all bored. Like we could never keep a good balance of cops and robbers, let me tell you. Here they have a bunch of robbers because I've come to a lot of stores where cops don't even show up because they're so busy doing other things. Which could be realistic, because I mean, you can have times when, you know, the cops are so busy they can't show up and actually be there for it. So it can happen. I didn't do any crim when I was there in Core. By the time I joined Core, I was basically just pretty much RPing straight out police. That's it. Oh, he's waving. I'm not even recording. My bad. If I was recording, I would have got that. As you can see, they are still in the bank and having their guns on the hostages, while the police are negotiating the demands from the suspects for the hostages' safety. Got 2 units inside of the bank. Oh, that's how I got out of being a cop. You robbed a store as you were an officer? I've only had the one character do illegal things. That was Ryan Flint. Ryan Flint was the only character I ever had that ever did illegal things. Besides that, Chris Gray was a cop before he retired and started working for Weasel News, and then I brought in about a week after Chris Gray stopped being a police. I brought in Eric Chase as a cop. I do miss being a cop. Like, I miss Cop RP bad. But, like, my Cop RP that I'm used to is a lot different than the Cop RP that they do down in here in the city. So I don't know how well I would do well with it. Because, like, I just think that I take my role a little bit serious. You had about a mile-long rap sheet. I wonder if I still have your interview somewhere. Alright, it looks like they are now coming out of the bank. We do have the two officers there. We have hostage. The rat man is running over to the car, and it looks like we got the rat man, a masked lady and another gentleman, and a monkey. Looks like they are ready to take off. I don't know what the demands were for the hostages. As right now, they're just teasing and playing with the local authorities. But we do have the cop getting his vehicle. Oh, and they are taking off now away from the bank. And there you all have it from Weasel News. The hostages didn't stay around long enough for me to sit there and see if they want to interview. I love it giving interviews sometimes from the hostages. Oh my. Alright. Don't know if I'll get an update on that robbery, but maybe. Might get one. If I'm lucky. Probably not. I don't know. Jess, Triple Gemini, she sat there and messaged me one time and asked me if I still had her interview, and I actually did. Like, I sat there and recorded. Anytime I did an interview with somebody, I recorded it and I uploaded it. So, like, anybody else from the command staff and everybody could see it. I don't know. I had an issue sometimes when I was getting to the point where I was uploading so many, I just put what application number it was, and I've stopped putting people's names. So now they're all mixed together, and I don't know who's who. Because I don't have access to them applications anymore. So I don't remember whose application it was. But I think I was the only, out of all the people that did interviews, I was the only one who ever recorded them. Like, no one else that did the interviews ever recorded them. That was just something that I did. Let's see. That one I actually put the name of. That was the last one I did. The last one I did was for Isaac Nathan. I don't remember who that was, but that was the very last interview I did before Core was done. There's one for Hunter Barnes. Michael Hunter. Not sure who this was. Nope, not you. Who's this one? What was this one? Oh, not that one either. I did so many damn things. I don't know if I still have yours. Who's this one? Oh, that's not it either. Yeah, some of them I have the names up next to them and some of them I don't. I don't remember when you got hired on. But I have like a mixture of interviews too, because I had like all the interviews I did for people who got hired that applied for like the troopers. Plus I have the interviews from like informants and interviews from freaking like when I was AI and stuff like that. When I had to do internal affairs. I was the only person who was not command staff on internal affairs. I must not have it, or it's on my other channel, because I end up making a different channel to start putting them on, so they wouldn't be on my main channel. And I'm going to say that's probably, if I still have it, it's probably over there. Because I don't see it on this channel. Because I go really far back on this one. Let's see, switch accounts. Let's see if it's on this one. Woods Brown, Matthew Lockey. Ain't on this one either. I guess I don't have your interview anymore. Well, that sucks. I don't wish I did. I looked though. I don't have it anymore. August 27th, 2002. Do you actually remember the date? You actually remember the date that I did the interview with you? God, you're better than I am. Way better than I am, because I would have never remembered that. August 27th, 22. Oh, alright, there's December, there's some Novembers, there's some Octobers. No, I don't have any uploaded from that time. The furthest time you chatted with me? Doesn't mean that's when I did the interview, was it? Well, probably, because I probably emailed you or something. I don't know. Enough of the reminiscences of that. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on? Possible abduction in Stab City. 21 seconds ago. I would never make it up there in time for it to be actually any worth it. You asked if I would meet you at VPD. Okay. That might have been what it was for then. Yeah, I just don't have any record of it now. Which is, you know, not strange at all. It happens. Like, you do so many different things, like I did so many different interviews and stuff like that. You know, you can expect to have some stuff missing and everything like that. Common thing. But you want in this garage? Really, buddy? I'm not in your way. Seriously, do you want in that garage? Not sure if I'm gonna get an update. I'll probably just put a few stories together for tonight when I do this next episode I actually put on there, and then I'll do that chase one the next day. Because I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing for that. Hobo Burgers was open. Fucking Bell was open. No, he was there. Nobody even paid attention, I don't think, to my things. I wish I had metal back then when I played on core. I would record any, like, I used to have this thing where, like, I would keep a recording going on any kind of incident when I deal with people. I think that's another reason why I was able to stay out of so much drama. Is because, like, if anybody, like, just start accusing me of shit and everything, I'd be like, no. I never really had an issue, though. Like, I never really necessarily had an issue with people. Always did pretty good with people. Try to stay away from the drama. Alright, we're gonna sit there and see if any other news story come up. I'm hoping some more stuff comes up. Entertaining. Yeah, metal was great for providing that. You're right in a situation. It's not necessarily about nothing about right and wrong. It's just like somebody accuses you or somebody does other shit and then you accuse them like, oh, I didn't do it, and be like, well, yeah, you did. I mean, I do got the proof of it right here. I haven't seen the little dragons tonight. They must not be around. I've seen them at the auction, but I haven't seen them since the auction. They have a neat little place, though. Oh, wow. It even has a little dragon door. Look at that shit. I sat there and fucking was thinking about their cars being small. Even their house is that way. Look at the small door for their house. Like, they went out of the way for their freaking RP. Little people, little cars, house with a little door. Like, seriously. I gotta hand it to them. They fucking put a lot of work into that, being able to do their role playing. Impressed. Oh, why is there a problem with the light right there? Very impressed. That's what I know. That's a lot of custom stuff for them to be able to do the RP they do. Oh man. I remember when I had to clip something for someone because someone was flat black when I arrived on the scene in Novus as a firefighter. Then later, that same day, there was a freak prison riot that I wish never happened. A freak prison riot? Oh my. That was half of me being on a cop, man, was all the time fucking running out to the prison to help people because they're idiots and they would just sit there and hurt themselves while they're out there. Like, the officer told someone that the offender did something, but really they were fact. What? Were you sitting there defending one of the inmates? Saying ain't so. I know I know that Cam Mullet, he used to be bad about going running up into the prison and sitting there and fucking like beating the inmates up and stuff like that. I think he took a joy out of that. Like it was an entertaining thing for him to do stuff like that. Looks like the night is quieting down. There ain't really much going on now. I guess I go get my paycheck while I'm over in this area. I'm glad that their PD doesn't crash me anymore, though. Yeah, because when I arrived, the offender was flat blacked, which means that they couldn't have talked to the officer on the scene that way, that very moment. Now, do you still see that there's a gunshot in the window of my van where they sat there? And, oh, an armored vehicle interference. Oh, whoa, where's that at? Let me pick up my $4,000 here. Probably how much it cost me to see Nurse Nancy. I'm interested in an armored vehicle here. We're gonna go check out that.